All right, we have arrived to discuss this very game right here. Detective Pikachu Returns. I got it at GameStop today. We're doing the thing, all right? So, I've played this game for a good hour and a half or so. This is not a review, but rather first impressions. I don't want to have to play 10 hours just to give you some first thoughts. So, should you buy it? Well, haven't played the whole game, but I will tell you this. You certainly do not need to play the first game in order to play this one. And I don't even have to be that far into the game to tell you that. So, without giving any spoilers, I will say, right when you get into the game, there's obviously a cutscene. The cutscene tells you pretty much the bare bones of what you need to know that has already happened. This game kind of acts as a direct sequel to the original Detective Pikachu, which sounds like obvious, right? Like obviously, it's called Detective Pikachu Returns. It's obviously a sequel. It feels like picking up right where you left off almost. You start in a different setting than you did end in the last game, but it's like same storyline, familiar characters. It's like you're picking up where you left off. It truly is a part 2. Whereas like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda, it's a little bit different, right? So this feels like picking up where you left off. And if you, once again, haven't played the first game on the 3DS, it tells you the bare bones. That's what I'm trying to say here. Now, let's talk about graphics. Graphics, all right? So when I first saw these trailers, I thought, well, you know what? The game looks fine, right? I thought it looks fine, but I saw a lot of people saying, like, the graphics look awful, it looks terrible, oh my gosh, it's so bad. And I was for a long time saying, man, they look fine to me. So finally playing it on a TV, I will say, yeah, they're a little bit under what the Switch is capable of. I would honestly say that the Switch graphics look a lot like a Wii U game. It looks like this game could be easily running on Wii U hardware. That's what I think. It looks comparable to Wii U games that I've played. Very, very comparable. I wouldn't say as far as like it looks like a Wii game. No. Wii U game is like right about how it looks. Looks just like that. But all in all, I don't have a problem with that. Like I'm playing the game. Maybe it's just me. I'm not like bothered at all by the shortcomings with the whole graphics side of the game. I didn't even like, if no one said anything, like on Twitter, like, oh my gosh, these graphics suck, I wouldn't notice. However, that is a big point in the press, like, you know how the media outlets get their copies early and put out reviews. That's a big point that people are still bringing up. The graphics are just not Switch's standard. And yes, once again, I do agree that is true. It's like a Wii U game. It's fine. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I don't know. But yeah, once again, I've not done too much, but just small things. I will say it's a little bit disappointing how you can't totally speak to everyone. I'm so used to going up to every single person that I see and talking to them and having a chat with them. This game has a little bit less dialogue. I'm going up to people like in, I won't say where I first started in the game. I'm going up to people and they sometimes have like a phrase above their head like, howdy there. Or if they're having a conversation, it'll say like part of their conversation, but you can't talk to them. They're just there and you can see part of like what they're saying or thinking. I mean, that's fine, right? Like that's fine. It's just like one less thing from the original game. But that's like the only thing that I can complain about right now. I will say maybe Pikachu's voice sounds a bit different, but nothing really major. Sounds about the exact same. And yeah, once again, not too far into it, but that's what I'm thinking so far. So far, like story-wise, I won't spoil anything. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it as much as I enjoyed the 3DS version. I mean, same old, same old. It's good old Detective Pikachu. Would I recommend it? It's really hard because one, I've not even played the whole game yet. Two, I know how the game is gonna play out. Not like the story, but as in like, you know, it's freaking Detective Pikachu. You're solving crimes around town. It's hard for me to recommend this because I feel like it has to be your kind of game to play it. You have to be into like solving mysteries and things like that. Where I feel like a lot of people don't want to do that. Not because it's like a mystery thing, but because you're going around, you're asking people the exact same question. It's kind of repetitive, but if you're into that, it's perfect. I find that I'm strangely into that kind of stuff. I bring that point up though because I see a lot of people say like, you know, I understand how the game works and it looks so boring. Like you're just going around solving mysteries, which is why I can't recommend it because you might think that same way. But if I think that it's really good, it might just be me that thinks it's really good because I'm into those mystery kind of games. So it's hard for me to like recommend that to you, you know, because not everyone loves the style of game. But if you think that sounds somewhat interesting, I mean, dare I say go for it? It's looking fun so far. I'll have more thoughts as I keep on playing. But it's fun for me so far. Like, I played a bit, now I'm hooked. I want to get back to it as soon as possible. I'm doing the podcast, I'm going to the gym, and I'll probably come home, maybe edit a little bit, and then I'm going to get right back to playing. Like, it's hooked me right now, and there's always something to do, always more to explore, and I can't even wait to get back to it. But yeah, once again, just restating things. Graphics look like a Wii U game, but other than that, I don't have one complaint apart from the 5 that I've mentioned. No complaints. So I do have complaints, but really, I'll stop rambling. I enjoy it. Should you pick it up, make sure that you're into mystery games before you do. Otherwise, yes, very cool box art by the way. Can I say that's one of the better, more vibrant box arts in the past little while. I don't know, something about it kind of appeals to me. Maybe it's like the colors and stuff. I don't know. Very cool. With that said, I'm going to go keep on enjoying this. Watch trailers, watch gameplay before you buy, just to make sure that you definitely want it. Yo, look at this person. You simp. You watched the end of a clip on my Clips channel. Well, you enjoyed it, huh? Here's the main channel. If you'd like to see it, just click it. Click it. I'm not leaving it until you click it. But I have no way of telling. Holy shit, just click it.